Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Kooky Kentucky, crazy stories from the Commonwealth. My name's Shannon Whitley, and our first story comes from Louisville, Kentucky. Connor James Litka, age 21, of Bloomington, Indiana, walked into the St. Matthews Porsche dealership in Louisville. He had a $78 million check, and he was going to buy a Porsche. Well, needless to say, the employees were not impressed with his $78 million check, and they refused to sell him the Porsche. But they didn't realize nobody tells Litka no. So he went to the back of the dealership searching for keys to the car and told them he wasn't going to leave until they sold him that Porsche. Well, they called the St. Matthews Police Department. They came in and arrested Mr. Litka, and they found out that the day before he'd went to a Land Rover dealership with a $12 million check, intent on buying a Land Rover, and was turned away there. It appears Mr. Litka was all show and no dough. Our second story comes from Montgomery, Alabama, where law enforcement officer Christopher Eugene Sansbury, age 23, of the Montgomery Police Department, was arrested for making 6 fake 911 calls to the Prattsville Police Department. He did this while he was on duty on patrol over a 3-month period of time. Mr. Sansbury, I guess, got bored on those long patrols, and he called in such 911 classics as "There's a subject lying in the front yard, apparently shot." "There's people looking around cars carrying machetes in their hands." And "There's a man walking around down the street leaving a blood trail." I guess Officer Sansbury was mighty bored on those long overnight patrols. Well, one thing's for sure, he will be entertained now. Our third story comes from Glasgow, Kentucky. On November the 3rd, 2023, Jason Crum, age 56, he walked into the men's room of the Glasgow Walmart, shout out to store 7-Eleven, and he patiently waited as other customers came in and sat down in the stalls to relieve themselves. And when they did so, Mr. Crum took out his cell phone and held it over the top of the stall and videotaped those customers while they were indisposed. Needless to say, this started an outcry. They told management called law enforcement, and Mr. Crum was arrested and charged with video voyeurism. Only thing I can think of is why this would ever appeal to any human being is the old TV show theme song, Different Strokes. Well, the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you might not be right for some. It takes different strokes to move the world. Yes, it does. It takes different strokes to move the world. Well, our fourth and final story comes from Las Vegas, Nevada. Michael Farchi took his family to spend the Christmas holidays 2023 at the illustrious Venetian Hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. Christmas Day passed, glorious entertainment and all the gambling and all the things that you can enjoy on the Strip in Las Vegas. And Michael and his family were tired, and they retired for the night, and he turned into his big, luxurious hotel bed, and soon he was drifted off into a sound sleep. But in the early morning hours of December the 26th, Michael Farchi was awakened by a sharp, stinging pain in his groin area. He struggled to his feet, and before he could even make it to the restroom, he encountered that same sharp pain 3 more times. He made it to the restroom, turned the lights on, and found that there was a scorpion clinging to his underwear. He had been stung 4 times in the testicles by a scorpion. To add insult to injury, the Venetian Hotel charged him the full price of his stay and did not apologize. So now, Mr. Farchi has got a lawyer, and he is suing the Venetian Hotel. And I guess he has a new song he sings every time. "You shake my nerve and you rattle my brains. You make me feel like a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire." This has been Kooky Kentucky, crazy stories from the Commonwealth. My name's Shannon Whitley, and God bless and keep you all until we meet again next time. Goodbye.